Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn with the essential training on Lumion 10.3.2. So when you open the Lumion for first time, you can see an interface like this. And in the top, you can see the option for changing the language. You can select the required language from the list. So most of the case everyone use the English. And in the downside you can see help icon, it is a question mark icon. If you click that icon, you can see what are the things it's placed. So it will give you a brief description about the things in the Lumion. And then next one is the settings. If you click on the settings, you can see some options for adjusting the quality and everything. The first one is editor quality. If your system is too low, you can make it as low quality for working, and it's all based on the system performance. So I'm making it as everything as 100%, like 4 stars, and resolution also I want to work in full 100%. And every time I use the measurement in meter, so I set it meter. Then as I'm using the pirated version, so in case of error in logging, I don't want to send any report or something like that, so I just turn it off. Use this one as also turn it off. And recovery file, I obviously needed it, so I make it on. And if you want to see the images like big thumbnails, that also you can make it from here. And for the remaining things are like, if you want to see the quality of your tree that you are going to place in a high quality, you can make it on by just clicking it. And if you don't want to keep it because it will take a lot of loading and sometimes it will hang the system also, so in that case you can turn it off. And if you want to automatically update the images when you are placing any camera, video or something like that, in that time you can make it very useful. So just turn it off. And this one is for touch screen, so you don't need to use it. This is for controlling the mouse. If you want to make it inverted like up and down and camera tilting and everything, you can use it. And this one is you can make it mute so that you can't hear any sound from the system. This is for making full screen editing, so it's up to you. You can set the things as you wish. So mainly you have to focus on the editor quality and editor resolution. If your system is not performing well, you can make it low for working, but it will not affect any rendering quality or something like that. So working time it will be very useful. If you want to see everything very perfectly and in the most realistic, then you can make it everything in super high quality and 100% resolution. Coming back here, you can see the benchmark result of your system performance for that is suitable for Lumion or not. So as my case, it's showing 100%. I think it's very perfect. It's not that perfect, but yeah, more than the optimum level. See, my graphics is 4 GB and it's more than the recommended. Your GPU is good, but if you have 6 GB or 8 GB, it will be more better when you are working in full graphics. The rendering and working quality will be very high. And the next one is CPU. I am using the i5 6th generation with the clock speed of 2.8 GHz. Yeah, I think it's perfect. The main thing you want to consider is it's not based on your generation or processor, it's all based on the clock speed. This clock speed, if you have more than 2.8, then it will be more better. Okay, so clock speed is the main thing. Even if you buy the i5 and latest generation also, your clock speed is low, then you can't use the Lumion well. It will work, but you can't work it properly. And the installed RAM is like 16 GB. Yeah, it's look fine. but if you have more than that, it will be more good, I think. Okay, if you are working with live synchronize option, at a time you are using the 3D software and the Lumion, in that case RAM is very important. You can work the heavy model in both application at a time, so that time the RAM will be very important. As much as your work is heavy, it will reduce the load. Coming back, then you can see the example files. Few of the examples file you can see. It's all some interiors are there, some exteriors are there, some landscaping designs are there, everything you can see. If you want to see that settings, you can, by just double clicking, you can open the files. Okay, then if you are going to start a new project, you can click on a new project. If you are already working in some project, you can load your project, and later if you start working, you can save your model, you can save it as another model, like that. So in my case, I didn't connected my internet with Lumion, so I can't see any news or learning things here. Better use it like that, because when I installed that time, I set some bound rules for blocking the connection for Lumion. That's why my system not showing any internet connection for the Lumion. Better for the pirate versions.